further away so that we can better assist you. How was your weather today?
Yo, yo, what's up, everybody? Coach C is currently on the phone, so you got me for the time being. What's up, Chad? How you doing, man? How's everybody? Happy Friday. Yes, sir. I'm back. It was a rough couple of weeks, but I'm back at it. How you doing, sir? Coach C has a phone call with his internet provider, and then he'll be back. We're gonna go over layouts. So. Yeah, I feel you there. When it rains, it snows. I never thought I'd see a snowman at the beach, but this week I saw that. Wait for everybody to come on in. Why are you so, Chad? What's going on? You're on the air, my friend. What do you think is more important, the layout or your surface? There's a big debate, almost a nationwide debate about whether layouts matter or not, and whether or not they have a major impact on your game. Sinus congestion. Oof, that's the worst. Got to get some of that spray that was on Shark Tank. That'll clear that right up. Can't remember what stuff is called, but it's supposed to be crazy. What do you think, Chad? How important are layouts on a scale of 1 to 10? My question is, where's everybody else? It's Friday. Pretty sure he posted that we're going to be back. Did y'all see all the new bowling balls? There's so many out right now. The Equinox looks so good. I think layouts matter maybe not as much on a league shot. That's interesting. A lot of people say stuff like that. Like things don't matter as much on a house shot. And I always find that interesting. One, because house shot's not a house shot. Like no two house shots are the same. If I were to bowl where you are, right, and then we were to take a flight to where I am, even though the house is put down a house shot in quotations, there's a good possibility they're not going to be anywhere alike. So I always find that interesting when people say things like X, Y, or Z is not as important on a house shot because you still got to get the ball to do the right thing. And some house shots are not easy. What kind of layout do you have, Chad? Do you know? One thing about layouts that's weird though is it's really hard to test them unless you have two balls that are exactly the same except for the layout. There's too many other variables. No, I would ask you where your pin's located, but that's not going to tell me anything because I don't know your PAP. Hey, what's up, Speedy? Coach is on the phone with his internet provider right now. He'll be back in a few. We're talking about layouts. So, what do you think, Red? Do you think layouts are important? And if so, scale of 1 to 10, how important are they? I think most of my stuff's laid out exactly the same or really close. Layouts are just another tool to help tune your game. I like that. That's true. That is true. Got Joe Poe grips for my bowling ball. Nice. I had an, an iffy um, experience with Joe Poe. I like the product, but man, did it was rough to get started. That is true, Chad. They are another tool. A tool connected to another tool. So you have three tools in one. Your core, your cover, or four. You get your core, your cover, your surface, and your layout all in one. But how important are they? Some people say they don't make a difference at all, or very, very minute. I think if you ask Coach C, he might have a different opinion. What do you think? What do you think, Red? How important are layouts? And can they make that big of a change in your game? Zen 25 or Equinox, which do you think would be better over the year? Oh man, they're both good. I mean, Zen has a history of being amazing. One of the best controllable pearls out there for the last like what 5 years at least. And the Equinox looks really good. very controllable, very round an ASIM, which I'm kind of surprised by. I thought it was going to be more snappy, more angular, and it looks really smooth from the folks that I've seen throw it so far. I think you're going to see both in on a league and in tournaments. I've already seen both in the PBA tournaments. So everybody everybody who likes the old Zen is going to love the new Zen because it's just the same thing with just the new surface that 900 is toying with, that Storm's toying with. But yeah, that Equinox looks amazing. Are you getting either one or both? Equinox reminds me of Phase 4. It might just be the paint job. You don't watch the PBA much. Man, you're missing out. So much good talent. Love watching those guys, especially early in the year. You're debating on getting one of them. What do you have in the bottom of your bag now? Well, actually, both of them fit kind of in the middle because Zen is a pretty strong symmetric pearl, and Equinox is a pretty strong asymmetric pearl. So, or is it a wait? Is it a pearl or a hybrid? Pretty sure it's a pearl, right? Either way, it's shiny. Yeah, the Ion Pro. Oof. Coach C needs one of those, man. That's such a good ball. It's like the IQ Tour Plus. The Mania is going to be ball of the year. You think so? I think there's a lot of hype around it because it's a widow. Brunswick fans will probably agree and say would be ball of the year. I don't know about that though. Way too early to call that. Now, if you're talking about Hammer's ball of the year or Brunswick's ball of the year, maybe. But overall, that's going to have to live up to a lot, especially since the new swag balls are on their way at the end of the month and they look amazing. But it looks good, no doubt. It looks like to me it's like a rounder effect. What's up, Check? Coach C is on the phone with his ISP, so he'll be a few minutes. We're talking about ball layouts and new releases for 2025. Center Pro shops sold out of the Mania. Wow. I can't say I'm surprised. Everybody loves Black Widows. And that one's a pearl too, isn't it? That takes place of the ghost. I like the shape of the ghost, but I hate white bowling balls. It's like you're throwing a golf ball down the lane. They're gonna probably sell out every week.
What up?
That was a problem in the last couple of weeks. where I needed to move inside, and the ion couldn't turn the corner. Really? How deep were you? Were you playing a house shot? I'm kind of surprised. Was it burning up or not reading?
I'm gonna guess it's burning up. I'm gonna guess that his transition moves aren't big enough, and there's no oil in the heads, which is burning the ball up early, not giving it room to burn up later. That would be my guess.
Did you get your discount?
Hmm?
Did you get your discount on your cable?
No, I don't got cable, bro.
Or
So
internet? What?
here's the deal, right? We signed up.
Same
We
thing.
went from Comcast to MetroNet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we signed up for this promotion for MetroNet. So we get 5 gigs, and it's $120.
Okay.
They didn't. So the sign up thing is for 3 years. After 3 years, it goes up to 170 plus
Okay.
taxes, blah blah blah. Well, they didn't put us on the promotion or anything like that. They just did whatever they did. So the lady just went backdated and all that stuff, and then she's like, "You guys account will have all the credit for all the 300 you paid." And I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, she's like, "I'm so sorry that you didn't get put on it." I'm like, "I don't know if that's on purpose or if it was what it was," but the moral of the story is when you set up the auto pay, I didn't notice it, my wife did, and if she didn't notice it, we'd have still been paying
Right.
it. You get what I'm saying?
That's why auto pay is the worst. You might not know for like a year what you're paying for.
No, you're right. You're right. But that auto pay is a very bad thing when
Right.
you look at it in totality, but it really is. So what we talking about?
We're talking about layouts and the balls of 2025.
Okay, well, layouts is good because we're going to talk about layouts. But balls of 2025, it's too early to know what's going to be. It's way too early.
We're
Like the
talking about the
Ion
ones that
Max. Nobody's seen that coming.
just came out or are coming out.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming out.
Red saying that the Mania is going to be ball of the year.
Who said that?
Red, I think, or was it Chad? One of those two.
Whoever it was lost their damn mind. Maybe ain't going to be the ball of anything. Anyway,
It was Red.
it ain't going to be ball of the year. Sorry. Matter of fact, a month from now, it'll be forgotten. Maybe a month and a half.
No shot of Black Widow's going to be forgotten in a month.
That's actually, like I was telling somebody, I think it was Tony. That's actually the widow that's the first widow I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like it. It just
It
doesn't
didn't
seem
wow
like
you.
Huh?
It didn't wow you.
Yes, that's the first widow that didn't like, whoa. What up, Rebs? It's the first one that I was just like, not like, okay. Matter of fact, check this out. I got a 2.0 upstairs. I got a 3.0 upstairs. You know what I don't got? A Mania.
Did you get rid of it already?
Yes, I did.
That was fast.
It just
Wait, but you really didn't like the effect either, though.
the what?
The effect.
I think with the newer layout we put on, I think if we had that on the effect, I think I'd still have it. I don't think on the Mania, I don't care what was on it, I wouldn't have it.
Okay, that's fair.
So, a couple of things I'd like to go over before we get the party started. Tom, I'm sending your ball away this week. If you're on there or you watch it, Tom, you're getting your ball this week because I'm placing orders this week for the new swag for Sean and all this other stuff. Now, guys, follow whatever Sean did because Sean's running his giveaway. I'm not doing that. I'm going to order it. So whoever his winner is, that information will come to me. I will send it out. Drew shot 800, 863, as you guys know. So Drew gets to give a ball away. But it's up to Drew. Drew gets to keep it or he gets to give it away. That's up to Drew. So Drew told me today that he wanted me to order it. It's a motive ball, 15 pounds, mystery ball. If he likes it, he'll keep it. If not, he's going to give it to one of you.
Does he throw 15?
Drew does 15, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know that.
Okay, so actually, guys, see, that's the funny part. Y'all say Drew's on fire. What y'all don't realize is on Saturday, Drew shot 628. On Sunday, he shot on Saturday, he shot 826. On Sunday, he shot 814 with a 300. On Tuesday, he went 790. On Wednesday, he went 863. So Drew's on a run right now.
You found some magic.
He wasn't tired. There's the difference. So Drew works like me, where you get up late at night. Like last night, I went to work at 11. I got home at 3 today.
Uh-huh.
So, and then I stayed up because I'm coming on live with you guys, but we be working. I mean, some nights you go in at 3 in the morning, and then by the time he get to bowling, he did, and then he got to turn around and be right back at the same time too. So
Right.
you catch my drift though. But yeah, he's a man on fire. But you know what else he did today? For the very first time, he agreed. Drew Zilla agreed that he is going to go pro. He's going to go to regionals.
Oh, nice.
Huh?
Nice.
So I'm gonna go up there with him. The channel will sponsor him, so we'll get him some bad stuff, some more stuff, something special just for that with the PBA stuff and stuff. And we're gonna record his lives. And then I told him in September, after September, I'll go with him and I'll bowl with him. You know what I'm saying? No, Drew hand wasn't hurt. Drew was cool. He was relaxed. He was good.
Is he gonna do regionals or PBA 50?
He's gonna do PBA 50.
Okay.
I think he might do a combination of both, though. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If there's no event near us, then there's a regional. Then I think you do regional. If there's a PBA 50, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
If there's a regional, I'll bowl in that. If it's PBA 50, well, I'll have to wait to exercise them demons. Make sense?
Yeah.
But what's good is he agreed to do it, which before he was like, it's not a big deal, but now he is. So I'm ordering that mystery ball, so that'll be here, and I'll let you guys know. I hope it's something he don't want, but then again, I kind of hope it's something he want. But with the PBA Pro card, I'm gonna start ordering stuff to fill his bag too. That way, his bag is good for PBA 50. Because Drew don't have a complete bag, so I think that's an important thing to have, especially if you're gonna go give it a shot. You know what I mean? Okay, now layouts. Where was we at on layouts? What did we miss?
I was asking these guys how important they felt layouts were.
Well, we know how JR feels, right? JR is like, layouts don't matter. And then JR is like, well, layouts matter.
That's what I was saying. Like, there's a big debate almost nationwide about that. You ask two people, and one person will say it matters a lot, and the other person will say it doesn't matter at all.
See,
somebody in here, I think it was Red, said they don't matter on a house shot, or is that Chad?
That's what JR said. It don't matter on a house shot, but it just matter. See, layouts matter, period. No matter. Here's an example. This is 3.5. Can y'all see that pin? Yeah, you can. Dude, what the hell? It's so hard to get this ball to be. This camera's weird. There we go. Okay, so this is 3.5 pins here. 3.5 by 30 is this. It's symmetrical, so the first number don't count. Don't matter.
Right.
Okay, you guys see that? Now that's the ball that I've been rolling with. Now, being that it's 3.5 by 30, what does that tell you guys? What do you guys think that ball will do at 3.5 by 30? That's what I want to know from you guys. What do you think that ball will do? Can anybody in the chat tell me? That's what I'm saying, Chad. Either way, we all won watching Drew light it up like that.
True.
And if Drew was in, he tell you 863. Okay, don't minimize the score. But I'm just messing with you. Okay, so can anybody tell me what that 60, that 3.5 by 30 does? Come on, guys.
Somebody
Why do I
knows.
feel like Eddie? I feel like Eddie Murphy in The Golden Child. I want the knife, please. All right, A. I guess we'll have to tell them because I guess our crowd ain't very animated at this moment.
Guess so.
Actually, Mike, 33.5 is the maximum amount of flare you can get. And yes, Chad, 3.5 means that it does roll early. Yes. Along with the 30, that it does roll early. However, it is max flare. But what a lot of people don't understand, and A keeps having to remind me of this, is when you're at 3.5, more of the ball is actually touching the lane, which creates earlier ball roll, earlier friction, making the ball read a lot earlier. Anything you want to add to that, A?
I don't want to say it makes it roll earlier because that's not exactly true.
It makes it react earlier than a 5-inch pin.
No, that's not what it's doing.
Well, it's
With flare, it has more consistent traction for longer because more of the ball is absorbing oil off of the lane. That's what flare is. It's just more
correct,
surface is absorbing more oil. That's it.
but in layman's terms, it's earlier.
No, no, it's not.
Well, that's my synopsis of the situation.
That's what the first number is for, because the first number is going to determine kind of how the core is tilted. That's earlier later.
Okay.
The flare is going to determine how much of the surface of the ball is actually touching the lane at one time.
Okay, so let's do this. So a pin that's 3.5, a pin that's 5 inches smoother than a pin that's 3.5.
What do you mean by smoother?
It's just a little cleaner, a little smoother. Not as it's a little more continuous. Well, the numbers combined, the 5-inch by the 45, which let's do that. This is the new layout. And this is a layout that I'm gonna do a video for both balls. This ball smells a lot weirder now. So I'm gonna do a video with it because we have the pin here in the fingers as you see, and this is 55 by 5 by 45. And that one is 65 by 3.5 by 30. And you're gonna see those balls. Actually, you've already seen, for all of you that watched the live on Wednesday, you've seen this ball, the 5-inch pin. You see me roll with it game 2 and game 3. Where it read later, got me down the lane, which that's big. So I'm gonna make a video using both balls to show you guys, to let you guys judge for yourself, because to me it's a big difference. When the lanes are drier, the 5-inch pinball, the 5 by 45, gets down the lane a lot farther. Almost, I want to say almost 6 feet farther before the core kicks. And that's a big deal. Did I get your email? No. Don't think I did. Then again, man, with so much going on, maybe I did.
Chad said my old ball flared almost the whole ball.
No, Red, I didn't. When did you email me, Revs? Let me check.
Who still uses email? TGIS. C. Harris.
Mr. Harris, how you doing? Revs, no, I didn't. Why don't you, hey, don't you got Discord, Revs? No, I definitely didn't get that. I sure as heck didn't get that. Did you send it to badbadbowling@gmail.com? Actually, it's badbadbowling101 at gmail.com. I did not get it. It's not here at all. Nope.
How long are the videos, bros? If they're
Yeah.
short, you just send them on Discord.
Yeah. How long are the videos? Just send them on Discord. Or message me on Discord. I'll send you my number. You can send them to me directly. I mean, I don't have a problem with that for none of you guys. But back to what I was saying though is I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna try to, if my knee feels okay tomorrow, I'll shoot it tomorrow. If not, when I'm on a sports shot on Sunday morning, I'll go ahead and film it then. But there is for me, there's a lot of shake difference with those layouts.
This could be a 2-part video. It could be layouts versus surface.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same surface, the ball that's 3.5 by 30 reads earlier than the ball that's at 5 by 45.
What is
my
Discord's just a chat application, Harris. It's free. You can download it on any
Discord.
Android, Apple,
My Discord
laptop.
is Bad Bowling Coach CEE. Let me type that in there.
Chad says, I think surface has a bigger impact on ball motion.
Surface does, but so does the layout. See, I was like you, Chad. I mean, going down the kegel, learning the drill, doing all that stuff, I was still under the impression that surface mattered more. However, and this is funny, A's been trying to beat me up about this. Hey, how long you been on me about going 5 by 45?
I don't know, a year?
Better half of a year. And
At least.
and tell them why.
Well, the main thing is almost all the stuff that you've had, less the pin down stuff, has been like maximum reaction. And I remember conversations we had way back in the past. Your goal was always, I want the ball to go as far down the lane as it can and then snap, and in your words, hockey puck to the left as much as it can. But by hockey puck, you mean hockey stick, of course.
Right.
But the thing is, that's not the reaction we want for the ball to go through the pins the right way. It's this weird myth that goes back as far as you can. But the layouts you all always had were max. So max flare, max valve number, and then super high. What's the first number called? I always forget. What's the first number called?
You got this.
No, what's the first number called? I'm asking because my memory is bad. Well, the one that determines the length. You always had that super high. You had super flare for the second number, and then your valve was also super low, creating this like snap hook stop kind of effect on most of your balls. And
Yep.
after watching that for so long, I thought, well, why not try something smoother that's going to have more energy at the pins rather than use all its energy at the apex of the turn?
Okay, but what was the big common denominator? See, because these guys, this is a educational learning moment for these guys who don't use the yo-yo or starts to use the yo-yo release. Tell them why.
Well, that's just it.
Right.
It just makes the overall reaction smoother.
See,
It gives you
what you
more of
guys
a
got.
pin-laden reaction that's not so late.
See, but what they got to understand is this: before I used the yo-yo release, these layouts were good for me. But when I started using the yo-yo release and I became really good at it, I don't need the ball to work so hard.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the catch-22. When I got max and super low valve number, the ball course kicking in, the ball's working overtime. And when my rev rate, the two things didn't match. So when I started doing my homework, because that's a smart thing to do too, homework, guys. And I started looking at JR and Darren, and I start looking at a lot of different stuff. So I made some phone calls to the pros that I do know too. And all of them, there's a one big common denominator. If your rev rate is above 450, there's a one big common denominator. You know what that is? 5-inch pin. Because because with a rev rate like that, the ball doesn't have to work that hard because your rev rate is elevated. So you want it to be cleaner. You want it to be storing a lot more energy in the back end to be more continuous. But there's a downside to it too. So now you guys got to ask yourself, well, wait a minute, coach. If you're saying that this is what you like and it's good, and what's the downside could it be? Can anybody tell me what the downside is of changing to this layout? Anybody? As you can see, my pin is close to my ring finger with 45 too. But that's got to do with my PAP, because my PAP is 6 by a quarter up.
It's so weird that yours is there because mine is like almost 3 inches past my ring finger.
Really?
Yep.
It's the PAP. It's your PAP though.
Yeah, no, but it's just funny that that's how much of an effect that has. Like your pin is nearly like in your grip, and
Yes.
mine is like almost 3 inches north of that.
Yeah, but what's your PAP?
4 1/4 left and 1 down, I think.
See, but that's the difference right there, though. Is that 4 inches to my 6? That's a big difference.
Yep.
Okay, so and he says Barnes usually uses between 4.5 to 5-inch pin. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. If you look at most pros, that is the common denominator. So, but wait a minute. What is the hard part for me though? That's what I'm saying to you guys. What is the hard part for me going to this layout? Do I like it? Yes. Is it more continuous? Yes. Am I getting further down the lane? Yes. What's the downfall? It's not a downfall. What's the hard part for me? Do you guys know? And then he says, wow, my PAP is 4 3/4 and 3/8 up. Yep, but mine is 6 1/4 up. And I just did it again, so I know it's right. But that's why my numbers look in such odd places.
Is your two-handed PAP the same?
No.
Mine's like an inch difference.
Mine's 2.
That's wild.
Learning how to read the ball motion, Chad, that's very good. So not only do I have to learn how to read the ball motion, right? I have to learn how the ball is going to react. And that's where practice comes in, because believe it or not, and you guys are going to see it when I give you a video, they don't react the same. One sooner. The 5-inch has a lot more energy at the end of the lane, so it's a lot more continuous. It's slower. The hook window is bigger, but it's way more continuous. Which, did any of you guys watch the live? If you notice, all them 9-pins I left with it, whap, blew right past it. So I kept having to chase it left to get it to where I needed it to be. However, I could have counteracted that with what? Surface. But I've used it straight out of box at 1500 with polish. Yeah. And I've ordered a P2. I ordered another IQ Ruby. What else did I order?
I don't know. Did you get the attention star or the attention spot?
No. No, but I ordered something. Oh, and my levels should be here tomorrow.
Are you getting this too still?
Yeah.
Or,
when they send me one 14 pounds. Listen, dude, I don't know what's going on with Storm in our area, but we ain't getting nothing. Our pro shops didn't get the level. They didn't get the Zen 25. I don't know what's going on.
Didn't you order your S2 from Bowler's Mart?
No, I ordered it from the manufacturer I've been getting them from all this time. The only thing I get from Bowler's Mart is a mystery roll.
Mr. Harris says I need a level.
But I did get a S. The tension S, whatever. I did get one. But
which one?
The new one, the one with the different cover.
The S2?
Yeah, but it was 15 pounds. And I'm not throwing that.
Oh my God. Do that one to Drew.
He don't want it.
It's not motive?
Yeah, Drew only throws motive. That's what we're talking about. We're going to sit down and go through a ball list and close out his bag. But yes, I got to put service on these bad boys and learn them. And relearn. I got to learn the IQ Tour, the IQ Tour Ruby. I got to relearn all these. And the P2. I'm thinking about getting the attention star. I just haven't pulled trigger yet.
Are you talking about the regular one, the S2, or the spot?
I don't know. I can get either one. No matter how. I ain't pay for all these bright slugs for no reason.
Red says I got one coming. What do you have coming, Red?
A level?
Who makes levels? That Storm or Global?
Storm.
Rev says my pap is a jigsaw puzzle. What?
Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm super excited to get on the lane with them with some surface. I'm not impressed by the level. Do you have a level, Revs? I'm going to drill it wrong on purpose. I just need to see if it's going to be a backup ball if I drill it wrong. Oh, you ordered a mystery ball, Red? Or did you went to Sean's thing and I got to send you one? Middle of the road, 37 feet, 41 level. The Rattler NU, I hate that ball. Not as much as I hate the TNTs though.
There's 4-to-1 ratio? Playing a short challenge pattern?
Yeah, and I bet you it's like 21 or 22 mils of oil too. That's gonna suck with a high rev rate. But you can play with the metal though. Oh, there's G Money.
What's up, Graham?
Hey Graham, did you see that new layout, bro? It convinced me to go to the 5-inch pen.
Challenge pattern. Okay. Sounds like it.
You hear me? He convinced me to go 5-inch pen, dog. I tried it. Really, really, really gets down the lane. Really continuous. Whew. So continuous. In fact, I had to keep chasing left so I didn't leave the 9-pin over and over again. Craziest part is being left with it was amazing. I was using, remember, everything I drew was 3.5. I was using 3.5-inch pen on everything. So I got the IQ Tour, the Vibe, and I put the 5-inch pen. I did them 55 by 5 by 45, and I took them to league and bowled with them. I mean, I ain't bowled great, but that's because I was trying to learn the balls. I hadn't practiced with them yet. And man, the shape is so different. Please explain the pin distance for me.
He says a little different, huh?
A little different? Shit, there's a lot different. I'm used to my balls rolling at 3.5. So normally my layout is 65 by 3.5 by 30. So I'm used to them being early, closer to me. And when the lanes break down, when I get left, they catch friction early. They roll earlier, which sometimes they don't get to the break point because of it. And remember, I only have about 15.5, sometimes 16 mile-an-hour speed. So it's a problem. But when I started using 65 by 3.5 by 30, I wasn't using the yo-yo release. So my rev rate wasn't even in the 300s, let alone close to 500. So when I put this 55 by 5 by 45 on these, Graham, when I took him out there and I rolled that, man, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I got maybe, what I'll tell you, about 5 to 6 feet more in length.
Yeah, something like that.
And they had so much energy in the back end that it was a smoother, slower turn, but it just kept going. That's why if you just seen the live, Graham, I left a lot of 9-pins. It blew right by the 9-pin. So, but the crazy part is it allowed me to chase left, which I had to get, because the ball's so continuous. And I didn't put service on them. So that's probably another idiotic move on mine. So I didn't put service on it. So I was chasing left, and I ended up throwing some really, really good shots once my feet got to between 35 and 38, playing 20 to 5, 26, 27, 5, 6, 7, I should say. And then I threw some really good shots where the ball got through the pins really, really well. Hey, you went back and watched all the shots. What did you see?
One is I don't think you should have got out of the IQ.
Okay, I agree with that. I said that to you before.
Biggest thing that. But yeah, you just needed a small shift left. That was it. Ball was continuing nice. I mean, you left like 3 9-pins, and tripped a couple 4s. To me, that says the ball's going through the pins. So it's just a short, small adjustment from there.
Yeah, but the motion, the motion of the balls is so much different. No, it's not normal for your fingertips to be sore. That's a fit issue. It can be um your oh man, I'm so tired. My brain ain't functioning.
Could be his span, or it could be his grip span too small.
It could be the grip span, but it could be something else. It could be your pitches are off.
Pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Distance between your pin and your pat. Uh See, that's what A's been saying though. A been getting at me, Graham, for about a year, telling me, you know, because my rev rate shot up, and again, I'm probably close between 475 and 5, depending on where I'm at, how I'm feeling, how I'm rolling it. And that 5 inches is a banger. You think 4? I know 4.5 might be okay, but Graham, you don't think 4 is too short? What do you think about 4? Me putting 4 on the ball, eh?
Depends on the ball.
I think 4.5 to 5. I think I can work in that because
I
the
think
ball don't have to work as hard anymore due to the rev rate. But
I think if the ball's shiny, 4 is fine.
I don't know. So what should I put on the IQ Ruby? I want it to be longer, and I want it to be similar to this one, just a lot cleaner, just more clean.
Don't be deceived. You're not getting length. That's not what's happening.
Oh, I
You're just
understand
you
what's
you,
happening.
you
It's
just
just
take away flare, but the IQs have low flare to begin with. So uh, I would probably keep the pin the same, or maybe make it like 4 1/4, and then I would probably go either 30 or 35 for the valve.
I would always recommend checking out your rev rate. That way, if you know what it is, then you know when you're practicing your release if you're improving or not. Okay. Okay. But Graham, you also got to remember though, you're throwing the ball 3 and 4 mile an hour faster than I'm throwing it. Stronger for the IQ in general.
Oh, Harris, to go back to your question about Delaware, AJ Johnson's going to clean house.
Isn't that already over? Don't we already know who won?
No, the final
Oh,
rounds,
it's
the
this
TV
weekend, ain't
round
it?
Saturday. Yeah,
Yes.
Saturday.
AJ, who's the top 5? I know Cam didn't make it. I don't think EJ made it either.
No, it was. I'm gonna tell you a second. It's AJ Johnson,
AJ
um,
always starts out good as hell, don't he?
Justin Knowles, Buttriff, Nick Pate, and
Yeah, Jacob's the lead. Jacob
Graham.
Buncher's the leader. He came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, and Graham fought. Yeah, he killed it in match play.
Yeah,
I
Jacob's the
thought
number
Trevor
one
Roberts was
seed.
going to be in, but he didn't make it.
Nick
Sadly.
Nick Platt's the number 2 seed. No, number 3 seed. Sorry, Graham Foss number 2 seed. I think AJ's gonna light it up too. I thought Cam was gonna do some things because he was killing it going into match play.
Yeah, yeah, he did real well in qualifying.
I mean,
Match
but
play was tough. There were high scores all over the place.
but for his first event though, his first PBA event, I think he did pretty good. He cashed a couple 300s.
Was that his first event?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Where I saw him last year. So there's 3 lefties, which is kind of odd.
Is the new what? Is that a new ball?
What? New Primal Evolution? What's that? I saw the new Venom. Is that what you're talking about?
No, he said the new Primal Evolution. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the red Primal, isn't it?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the red Pearl. You didn't get that one.
No, I didn't get that one. Motive does make good stuff. I mean, they all right. I just don't do a lot of Motive because I can't. It's hard to get them. But with the PBA Pro card, I'll be able to get anything. So maybe I'll change my philosophy. The red one's Primal Rage Evolution. Yeah, that's it. That's a Pearl too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dude, these balls getting higher RG numbers like crazy. High RG, really high diff. But I do think that with these balls, because I didn't change the surface on the IQ Tour, and I didn't change the surface on the Arctic Vibe. I got 2 Arctic Vibes because I love the ball. So now I'm really gonna start messing with them, tinkering. But I think when I change the surface on them, I think I'll do a little better with them. Plus, I'll get a chance to go in and practice with the balls. That way I can see what they're looking like.
I say for the video, you put both the vibes at the same surface and just let layout be the pure determining factor. And then the other one, you do the IQ versus the Venom, and you do completely different surfaces.
What Venom?
The Venom Shock.
I don't have it.
What happened to the Venom? What happened to that?
I gave it to Sean.
Oh, never mind then.
Don't worry. Ain't that what the P2's for?
No. Why would you think the P2 is replacing the Venom?
Ain't there supposed to be like motives similar? Aren't they supposed to be the same thing?
No. Not even close. The Venom
I didn't like the Venom Shock though.
The Venom is a lot closer to the IQ Tour than a P2.
See, that's a great question right there, Chad. Awesome question, and I'm a firm believer in that. Is buying motive worth the money when you can get other stuff for cheaper that's just as good?
It depends because some motives like half and half with that.
Wait, say that again, eh?
Motives like half and half with that. They have
What do you
their
mean?
higher end stuff like 200 plus, but they also have their middle of the road and their lower stuff too.
Yeah, no, but I think every company has that.
Yeah, but that takes the monetary part out of it. Like the Venom Shock and the IQ, the Venom Shock is cheaper. The Black Venom's cheaper.
Cheaper than what?
Cheaper than the IQ Tour.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Which balls you say is cheaper for motive?
Both the Black Venom and the Venom Shock.
Yeah, Venom
IQ
Shock
Tour
is
is
cheaper.
170 plus. Those are both lower.
IQ Tour is only 160 or 140.
Where?
Graham, we'll get back to that question momentarily. IQ Tour 170, you right? On Bowler's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
But is the Venom Shock and the Venom as good as the IQ Tour? I don't think so. I had them both. But then again,
But you also have way different layouts.
That's true. All right. So Graham said, so what's y'all opinion on layout? Did I miss that part? I'm late, I know. You mean does layout matter, Graham? Is that the question you asking? You're asking, do layout matter? I imagine that's what you asking. Does layout matter? I think. Okay, so here's what I'll say. I was under firm belief. Now remember, I went to Kegel. That's where I learned to coach. I learned to drill down at Kegel to be drill certified. And I would say this: I know their philosophies, but my philosophies, learning on my own, I would have said that a layout has surface has the biggest impact, and layouts have very little.
Very little.
That's what I would have said. But developing the yo-yo release, and now throwing a 3.5-inch pin and throwing a 5-inch pin, I'm going to say that if we were going by percentages and 100 being the percentage, I would say surface is 60, layout is 40. So yeah, it's a big difference.
Interesting.
And I'm curious to see what other layouts are going to look like in my hands with certain balls, because I think right now on a lot of sports shots where I felt like I wasn't getting through the pins correctly, I feel like with a 5-inch pin, I'm going to get through the pins the way I want to. And like I said, I was talking to the Hall of Famer Drew about it today too. And he's like, I got one ball that's 3.5, 4-inch pin. The rest are 5s, 5.25. So the Venom Shock and the IQ Tour keep the shock with surface. And, IQ Lane Shine. Okay.
Graham does not agree. What are your thoughts, Graham?
So you don't think layout matters at all, Graham?
He's in the JR camp.
Wait, JR changed his view. JR changed.
I guess Graham didn't. Maybe.
JR, you watch JR's new video, JR changed, dramatically changed. JR's like, oh, it matters. He said he has to after talking to people and he made a video, he changed his mind. And he think he found a layout that's going to allow him to keep in the scoring pace. All this is subjective. He said, oh, they matters. He said, I don't think it's 40% though. You think it's a higher percent or lower,
okay.
Graham?
I'm
listen, Graham, all due respect. Now, A's of a different opinion than me. A can give his opinion in 2 seconds. But I reserve my right to change my perspective because I'm so new to it. This is the first time I went with a 5-inch pin. This is the first time I went 545, Graham. So I bowled with them Wednesday night, but I haven't had a chance to practice since. So let me practice and tink with the surface, and then I'll come back and tell you what I really think, because then I'll have an opportunity to throw, 10 games, 15 games, 20 games. Give me an opportunity to let my mind work out the math, because as of right now, I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I hope that makes sense to everybody. All right, hey, you want to tell them what you think?
What, between surface and layout?
Yeah. No, just layout. Do you think layout matters?
Oh, of course it matters. I just don't think it matters as much as your 40%.
You think it's less?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it's closer to 15.
So you think it's 85% surface,
Yep.
15% layout?
Yep.
And Graham, what about your percentage? What do you think? If you had to put 100% on it, where would you put your surface and where would you put your? He said he thinks it's less, about 15 to 20% maybe. So you two are looking around the same spot. But this is what I do know. I was, Red said 50-50. I know this. Compared to the week before, my balls were basically hooking and set. They were hooking set. Would you agree with that, A?
When are we talking specifically?
I'm talking just with my 30 layout, with my 65 by 3.5 by 30 layout.
Yeah, when are you talking about? Like, are you talking about league, or what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them.
Most of them.
I have to go back and look at footage.
You know who
It
went back
also
and looked at? You know who went back and looked at a
depends
lot
on
of
the
footage? Me. Me. Me.
Did you look at your symmetrical versus your asymmetrical stuff?
Yep. And all my asymmetrical stuff, the only ball that I had that was continuous, symmetrical, was the Venom Shock, but we had it pinned down.
Right. But what about the XP?
No. If you watch the exponent, it'll hook in and then set. Just it hooks in the sets. That's why I'm thinking about drilling one of the other backup ones. Go back and watch the video from 2 weeks ago with the exponent. It hooks and sets.
Okay.
And all of my ASIMs hook and set.
Down to just 4 balls this week for league. Effect Tour, Hustle, RIP, Ebonite, Fireball, and Evo Response. What a bag.
That's eclectic as hell. Watch him shoot
Tour, Hustle, RIP, Ebonite, Fireball, and Evo Response. I like it.
Me too. That's what I'm also thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about getting another Ion Max too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ion Max and a gym because I can't find a Magic Gym, and I'm a big fan of the Magic Gym. So I'm thinking about getting a gym and another Ion Max and putting a different layout on it too. That way they're a little more continuous too.
Why don't you get the red gem?
Where is that at? Bowler's Mark?
No. Whatchamacallit? Bullard Asylum.
Oh. They got some kind of gym here. Maybe it's purple. I've seen the overseas gym. Yeah, that's it. It's purple here. You don't think I got too many red balls as is, dude? I got way too many red balls right now.
You like red balls, so what's the problem?
I ain't got one. I think serves about 50%, 55%. Cover strength, core strength, A Sims. Mexico is about
There's a
25%.
black gem. Oh, that's
Layout
nice.
probably the rest, just in my opinion.
Here you go. The black gem diamond. This is the one you should get. That's
What's with you and yours? You and black bowling balls?
Dude, my first ball was a Black Beauty when I was like 6 years old. Black one ball with a white label was amazing. I had 6 danger zones.
Graham, I might be able to agree with that. But again, Graham, let me do my homework. Because again, the first time I ever used a 5-inch pen was Tuesday. And I took them right out of the box Tuesday. Because they were finished drill Tuesday. Wednesday. They were finished drill Wednesday, and I just rolled them. So I didn't even throw them down the lane once. My first balls were in practice. So, yeah. Let me roll with them, get comfortable, and then I'll be able to tell you. Plus, I'm going to hit them with surface, too. So I'm really going to be able to tell you how they feeling.
Ooh,
Like I said, I just need to make sure Huh?
They got an XL Tour.
Oh. So, again, my knee's a little banged up. So I need to make sure it's going to be good tomorrow. Because I do want to ball on a sports shot. So if I need to record Sunday, then I'll do that between the two balls. So, Graham, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put surface, the same exact surface on both my vibes. And then I'm going to roll them and let people see the difference between the two. You probably already know because you do it all the time. But 10-pin toolkit. Yeah, I never tried it for my rev rate. Revs was 655. Use tape and try. It's always the right thing to do. Tape, speed. It's not complicated. If you want to do it and send this to us, we'll be more than happy to do your rev test for you and tell you what the results are. Wow. I just noticed this. The mix is different on these balls, a lot different.
Oh, the paint?
That's pretty cool. You guys hear me? The mix is different on these bowling balls. A lot different. That's crazy how insanely the pores are different.
Oh, you should have got the IQ Tour Teal.
And I know, Graham, you're probably thinking, Coach, you stupid. Why would you go to the league and bowl some balls that you ain't with some layouts you ain't never tried before? Why not?
Because league is practice.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why not? So now we're gonna work with the P2, the IQ. That's Graham. How would you drill? What's your numbers on your IQ Ruby? I know you got one. What layout you put in your IQ Ruby, Graham? On your 16-pound, 550 rev rate IQ Ruby. Yeah, going from a 3-inch pin to a 5-inch pin is noticeable on any shot. Graham, tell them, dude, it's really, really noticeable. I mean, really noticeable. The shape is different. The continuation is leaps and bounds different. So yeah, it's different. Oh my God, it's different. But I feel like it's gonna suit my game a lot better. I think I made make the level where it don't hook too much.
You're gonna make the level where it don't hook too much. What does that mean?
I told you I'm gonna drill it wrong, so it's a backup ball. I'm gonna roll it like I rarely and it's going whoop.
That's just weird.
It tells you the storm thing for that ball. I'm gonna send it to you. It tells you that if you drill it wrong, it'll be a backup ball.
So then why would you make it a backup ball?
How often, Graham, how often do you drill two different balls, Graham? I imagine being on the tour, you got two of everything. Huh. 5-4-3. Hey Graham, also do you ever use a 5-inch pen? What other layout should I be trying, eh? What's the next one? What's the next mission?
45 by 4 1/4 by 65.
Pin down?
Yep.
Huh. Why pin down?
Because why not? Pin down for the win.
Wait, say that one more time.
Pin down for the win. Pin down, make them spin.
Okay, but what are we making pin down again?
I don't know. What ball are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, you the one said it. I'm trying to figure out what you mean.
Maybe one of the swag balls?
Think so?
Yep.
That sounds like a plan. I could get behind that. How many pin down we making?
How many balls are coming out? 4?
Swag balls or 6 of them? I'm not saying I'm gonna get all 6, but I'm gonna get the ones
8,
that look like they intrigue me.
which are
I have no idea, bro. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. I'll figure it out though at some point.
pin down for the win.
All right, let's see. I use a 5-inch pen on every ball I use on House for League. Pin down for sport and asymmetrical.
Revs, I don't trust
Don't
any
trust the
review.
current review, the current view on swag. Why don't you trust the current review on swag, Revs?
Oh yeah, that Dragon Ball does look sick.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out though why he say he don't trust it. I mean, you gotta trust something.
Here's the answer, Revs. When you watch these reviews, hit the mute button. Then you could trust everything that happens after that.
Trust your eyes, huh?
Yep.
That's funny, Graham. That's my dog. See, that's why we boys, Graham. That's why we boys right there.
Oh God, Charles.
He said he don't trust Charles because Charles just, hey, I watched the video when he was throwing against the P2. He's like, it's just different.
Charles literally has a T-shirt that says "It's different."
Right.
That's just his shtick.
No, but he said it hits different. Like you got to have it. It hit
Well,
different.
it's way different than the old swag balls. I'll grant him that.
But we're gonna find out, Revs. We're gonna find out because me and Tashawn gonna throw some swag. So we're gonna find out. Yeah, we gonna grab a couple of them and see what they look like. Why not? But that all the time. That boy funny. Different. It does. Charles is funny than the most. But he rolled that. I don't even remember what it was. Was it the dragon?
No, it was whatchamacallit, the one that actually looks like a P2. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
What's
Independent results for? I get it. That's what we are. Independent review. I mean, I keep what I kill. You know what I mean? You'll know how much I like a ball or not. Here's how. Ask me a week after if I still have it.
It was the Unreal. Unreal Solid.
That's it. The Unreal. That ball look good. I'm gonna throw that too.
If you put your screen in black and white, you won't be able to tell the difference between the two.
What?
If you put your screen on black and white and turn the color off, you won't be able to see the difference between the two.
Between what two?
The Unreal and the Phase 2.
Well, that's why I'm gonna get the. Well, see, that's why I didn't want to order the P2 until after I ordered the Unreal. But you were like, get the P2.
Good ball.
Yeah, I want the craze. I like the way they look. Yeah, I keep it a buck, man. I keep all my reviews real. But I'm telling you, you know what? If you watch a review for me and you wonder in your head, see, I can like a ball, but not like enough to keep it. Like here's the example. Do you think I like the Arctic Vibe? I would think you do because I got two of them. So if you really want to know what I think of a bowling ball, you only got to ask. Just wait a week and say, Coach, do you still have that ball? If I say no, then you know I didn't like it. Or not like it enough to keep it. If I say, yes, I got it, then you know I think it's quality. Graham, you got to explain that. Hey, look what Graham said. Graham said if I have two, either I loved it or hated it. You got to explain that. Because if I hated it, I ain't going to buy two of them. Larry in the building. Hey, you feel me? Who going to buy two balls if they hated the first one? Okay, I take that back. God damn it, A. You did this yourself to me.
What did I do?
I hated the P2. One of them is in Rock River.
Why would you do that?
Because I fucking hated the ball.
Yeah, but there's kids that are a lot less privileged than you that could use that.
They can still use it. It's at the bottom of Rock River.
That's messed up.
And now there might be a twin to join them. Hey, all fairness, I gave away the other P2. So I got rid of two. And then here we go buying it. Now I'm sending it back. You ain't never heard Charles say anything bad because Charles ain't never said nothing bad about a bowling ball. And they all the best thing you'll ever see. They're all different. They're all house shot killers. Different layout. That's about the only thing, huh? Hello, I think
That's why the mute button is so good for reviews.
a ball deserves 2 chances. Sometimes I really, really, really promise a ball. Can you completely different next one? Okay, I can agree with that. Especially now that I'm seeing the difference between 3.5 and 5-inch pen. There might be some that I really like at a 5-inch pen. Don't even go there, A. Don't even go there.
Go where?
Because I said I agree with Graham, and I said, you know what? It might be some balls that I like at 5-inch pen as opposed to 3.5. And then I thought about what I said, and I said, don't go there because you're about to bring up the P2, and then you're about to bring up the TNTs, and don't bring them up, dude. Don't do it.
I don't think you can still get a TNT, can you? Is that even possible?
There's 2 in the pro shop. What do you mean?
Really?
There's
You
a
should drill
regular
one.
one. There's a regular one and a TNT infused in there too.
You should drill a 5x45.
Absolutely not. No chance. No chance. I'd rather quit bowling before I touch one of those.
That's weird.
I got 2 800 with the ball. Best symmetrical solid ever. With what ball? The P2? The what ball? My guys, this is long overdue, but I wanted to say, love your videos of C3. Oh, the Pure Madness. Well, thank you. Hey, I still think that's one of the better asymmetrical balls that they've made out of any company.
Which one?
The Pure Madness. The Columbia 3 and the Pure Madness.
Did you keep that?
Yeah. Actually, I had 2. I gave one to Chris, and I still got the other one upstairs. And guess what? It's undrilled. So you know what I'm putting on it, don't you? 5-inch pin. Yes, I is.
4 1/4 by 65?
What?
4 1/4 by 65?
No. I'm not making that pin down.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. I'm going 55 by 5 by 45.
What pin down's good for?
I'm gonna put pin down on the regular gym.
That should be good.
And then I'm gonna put 45 by 5 by 45 on the Ion Max, the second one of those. I made love what? What you talking about, Graham? What you talking about, Willis? Graham, don't do it.
This is why I wish we could
Graham, don't be fucking A. Graham, do not be A right now. Please don't be A. Don't be talking about, don't do it, Graham. Don't be putting the TNTs and the P2. Nope, don't do it, Graham. Don't do it. Come on, man. We all supposed to be friends. No. Come on. Look, what everybody's ganging up on me with these P2 stuff. Well, I can tell you a secret. I'm not selling you mine. I'm not selling you my Pure Madness. Nope. Isn't there that last closeout sale at Columbia right now? Where the Pure Madness is? Nope, it's gone. Oh, I'm glad I got one.
Are they sold out of Bowler's Mart? Usually when they close them out like that, they get really cheap really quick.
They did. I got my other Pure Madness for $97.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I got mine for $97. That's a perfect example. I hated it. I mean, I hated the first P2 I drilled. But how you feel about the TNT. But I drilled another one like 6 months later and bowled 879 with it. Oh. I'd rather not bowl 879 and not have it.
That's weird.
Not drill 2 or 3 a year. Yeah, man.
I would throw the nuclear vibe if it meant throwing 800s.
What'd you say?
I said I would throw the nuclear vibe if it meant throwing 800s.
Oh, you hated that ball.
That's the worst ball I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, I should send you one of those. I should send you one.
Yeah, it'll look good on the beach with the other snowmen.
See? Listen though, I think, but listen though, A said the Unreal is the same as the P2. I would rather the Unreal than the P2.
I didn't say it was the same. I said it looked similar.
Yeah.
Don't be gaslighting me.
Wait, you said it in black and white. It looked the same.
I said if you put your screen on black and white, you might not be able to tell the difference.
Oh, well, see, there you go. Graham, you drill 2 or 3 P2s a year? That's a lot. Yes, that's what he said. Look good on the beach, like a snowman or on a snowman. Ain't that what you said, eh?
Yep. You'd be the head of the snowman.
Because he lives in Florida.
I wouldn't do that. In all reality, I'd just give it away.
If I sent you a vibe and you threw it out the house, I'd be pissed.
I wouldn't throw it away. I'd give it away.
I might order another P2. I got the P2 on its way, so I mean it's coming. I just
I would take another TNT over a nuclear vibe.
That's because you like the TNT. I didn't like that.
I do. I like the same.
I take another nuclear vibe over the P2.
It's a little bit strong, but if you get the surface right, it does the right stuff. I can't wait to see if this arm thing ever goes away. I can't wait to try to throw it two-handed.
Crap, stupid. What'd you just say, eh?
I said if this arm thing ever works itself out, then I can't wait to throw the TNT two-handed.
And I'm going through all this stuff, and in a couple of months, I might go full two-handed. Ain't that crazy? And it's not like I'm going to be able to plug it because I don't use anything plugged ever. So I might be buying all these balls for nothing.
I mean, if you get to use them, it's not for nothing.
Yeah, I just have to make a decision on two-handed or not. But then again, it could be the reason why my knee is hurting so bad too, because I bowled two-handed the other day.
No, the reason your knees hurt is because you keep on getting stuck at the line.
That could be it too.
You're causing torque on your MCL and your ACL.
Well, that's because they don't clean their lanes.
Talk to your people.
I do. I told them I'll clean it myself.
Get one of your kids to do a quick sweep before you bowl.
Two-handed. Yeah, two-handed Pure Madness would be fire. I'm gonna get the pro card. I just ain't did it yet. Grab. Listen, it's on my to-do list. Okay, I got a list of things I gotta do. It's on my to-do list because Drew's is on his to-do list too. I promise I'll have it here shortly. You know what's funny? In Illinois, it's such a hard thing to do to give bowling balls to schools because you violate stuff by donating them to schools. It's weird, man. This whole place is just, yeah, this place just sucks. Illinois just sucks. I gotta get out of this place. It just sucks. Every show is what you. What do I say every show? Then I'm gonna get my pro card. Graham, you know what, man? I thought we was boys, man. You like Adam to me right now. You gotta verbally assault me. Hey, Adam.
If you can't verbally assault your friends, who can you verbally assault?
Facts. Hey, Adam, tell Graham so he understands this. I do things when I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, he's bullheaded.
Yo, you heard him tell him. You see it. He said it took a year for me to try a 5-inch pin. So
You know how many conversations it took to convince this man right here to throw Brunswick? Or even worse, throw Motive again?
I'm stubborn, dog.
You are. You're like a
I
woman.
know. So Graham's like, look, you say it every show. At some point, I'm gonna be like, I got my card. Just you gotta just bear with me. Here's another P2 guy. See, everybody just want to throw shots at me. My P2 is great on a sports shot. And I have to change the surface on it from a house shot. All right, Larry. You know what, Larry? You're supposed to be team coach, but I'm seeing your team P2. Everybody got to pick a team, okay? Pick a team. Because apparently ain't none of y'all picking mine.
Hey, man, it's me against the world.
So you use one P2 with surface and another one with power edge? So you shine up a P2? That's funny.
You can kind of make a P2 into a pearl. Like, it's weird how adaptive it is. Belbo has a setup like that.
Like what?
He's got one for the fresh and he's
Damn.
got one for the burn.
Harris, that hurts my feelings. He said team P2. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's how you want to play this, baby? That's okay. I'm an outsider. I'm Team Columbia 300. See, Miguel, we teammates, man. We teammates. No chat. Asked about the Equinox. I don't have the Equinox yet. When I get it, though, I'm gonna throw it though. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Oh, okay. How, Graham? You throwing it? How is it? You like it? I think it's just another lubed up storm ball. You like Jopo grips a lot? I'm a fan of the they've done me right in the IQ lane shine. See, I'm team IQ. I like the IQ tour. I never thought I would, but I like it.
See, next month you're gonna be like, I'm Team Dragon.
No, I'm gonna say I'm team Unreal.
That's the other one.
I'm probably not even gonna throw either one of them. I'll probably throw the crazies and let Tashawn throw them. I just sent 2 emails. Why don't you send the Discord?
Who emails? Coach, you can't.
Okay, I got him. I got
Team
him.
IQ and not be Team P2.
What?
Literally the ball down. I can't get on board with that.
You said you can't get on board with that?
No. They're two completely separate, way different balls. You can play the IQ off the P2. I'm not disagreeing with that part.
All right, I got your emails. Rebel, I'm gonna check them out and I'm gonna send them to you too, and we're gonna send them back to you. You don't think they're gonna hand in hand, eh?
No, they're two completely different bowling balls. You don't have to like one to like the other. They're not mutually exclusive.
Okay. But you can ball down from one to the other.
Probably, yeah.
So then what he said isn't wrong. It's just
no, it is because you don't have to be on one team to be on the other team. You don't have to like the P2 to like the IQ tour or vice versa.
Oh. I'm still team IQ.
Like
the
I'm
jury's
team
out
P.
on the jury's out on the
P2,
P2.
but I'm not team IQ.
What'd you say?
I'm team P2, but I'm not on team IQ tour.
I know you're not on Team IQ tour. You just said you're not. You're on Team P2. You can't be on both teams.
Right.
Pick a team, bitch. I pick the best team, which is the Storm team. But that makes no sense because both balls are by Storm.
Right.
I take team ball I didn't do on Rock River. How's that? Is that fair?
That's just weird.
You know what happened to me with that ball? In one game, I left 4 7-10 splits. And I threw the ball on Rock River.
So you threw bad shots and you blamed the ball for it.
They weren't bad shots. They were just not good shots. Yes, he is very technical. Yes, I forget too all the time. He's technically a pain in the arse.
I prefer analytical.
He's an analytical pain in the arse. Hey, but you know what the best part is about Ado? And this is what I'm going to say. And if you got a true friend, you'll appreciate this. A keeps the buck all the time. And guess what? A expects me to keep it a buck all the time too. So we can tell each other the hard things and we don't get mad about it. We don't even care.
Oh, yeah. I'm not here to pat you on the back.
Nope. I'm not here to pat you on the back. We keep it a buck about everything. But that's why our relationship is so good, though. Is because we keep it that focus. You know what I mean? Like when I'm doing something stupid, like if the doctor told me not to do something, and he'd be like, "You're dumb," or he'd be like, "You know, you're stupid, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, have you not met me? I'm
not going to pander."
Yeah, I'm driven. And if I ask A's opinion on something, like if I'm really bothered by it, and he'll be like, "Look, I don't know why you asking me because you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. But I recommend that you take the break. But you're gonna be an idiot and do what you're gonna do anyway." And then it becomes how do we get you to do this without hurting yourself more? So, but he keeps it a buck though. You can have both in one bag, and they play really well off one another.
Coach kids,
huh?
That's probably why I shouldn't coach kids.
Nope, you should probably not.
They couldn't.
Actually, you should because believe it or not, kids don't want pandered to either.
You think they could handle my abrasiveness?
Yep, because they handle mine. Yep. And my kids love me, but I keep it a buck. I mean, I keep it real with them.
One difference we have is you tell them to do push-ups when they miss a spare. I'd be like, go outside and shovel the snow.
What about when there's no snow?
Then go wash the car. Go clean the sidewalk.
See, hey, in the summertime, I make them run around the building, bro. I'm not. All bowlers blame the ball. No, I'm pretty good at telling you I threw a bad shot.
Wait a minute. Didn't you just say you threw a ball in the river because you left 4 7-10 splits?
Yeah.
That's not
I never said it was the ball. It's not the ball. I didn't match up with the ball very well. That's all that was.
Well, then you should have taken a swim.
I did. When I got home, I jumped in the pool.
Well, that's not fair. You get to jump in a nice, clean pool and throw the ball in the dirty-ass river.
Hey, the ball went swim with the fishes. It's still in there, too. And if you feel bad, you come go get it.
I do feel bad.
You come
go
bowling
get balls float? Or
nope.
Sink?
No, they do not float. I'm going to tell you that now. Look, you see that? The professional bowler said the same thing. Look down there. Right there. You see that 8 right down there? What does that say?
I would throw that in the trash too. I could never.
Why do you think he has 2 or 3 a year? Somebody's taking the drink, baby. Blue, blue.
Even back in the day when I had a room full of 45 plus bowling balls, I would never throw one away.
Hey, I give away enough stuff that I could throw one in the river if I need to.
That's me.
I do. I give away a lot. I dedicate a lot of time and all that stuff. So I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie to you. In that moment, you don't be thinking about that. You be like, "It's bitch gotta go. Come on, bitch, get in the water."
Some poor kid out there could be throwing 800s with your old P2, and now they're stuck with a house ball.
Yep. And if they come see me and they tell me that they ain't got a ball, I'd be more than happy to give it to them. Give them the one. Larry.
You still get the phase AI?
Who?
You.
No, Tony's got it. Guzman.
Tony Guzman has that one now?
He's rocking and rolling with it too, yeah.
Nice.
I told you can find out if I like a ball or not. All you got to do is ask me if I like it. And Larry, here's the thing that you have to understand though. A relationship like me and A have, it can't be one way. It cannot be one way. And I want you to understand that. And not to mention the hard topics like politics and all that, been through all of it. Tell them, A, we don't pull punches. Hey, and here's the best part. We don't even have to agree, do we?
No, we don't most of the time.
No, but we do not pull punches. We keep it 100% buck. But that's why our relationship is so tight and so strong, is because we don't have to. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We don't minimize nothing. We don't. Nope. If you think it, it's coming out.
Yep. The truth.
And he ain't got to worry about. And he ain't got to worry about me being emotional. I ain't got to worry about him being emotional. Nope. Worst ball I ever thrown was Columbia Scout. I don't know about that one. I don't know where she's at, but I don't know if she'd have liked the tech talk or not, though. Excuse me, analytical.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know where she's at. Graham, you're going to have to put an APB out on her. But when you have a good friend, though, you shouldn't have to be knowing nothing but who you are. And I'm serious. We've talked about everything pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And we still doing what we do best. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the 5-inch pen was my idea.
What?
Yeah, you know, you talked to me about it so much, and I never did it because it wasn't my idea. So now that I did it, it was because it was my idea.
That might be like the stupidest statement you've ever made, and you've made some pretty bad. That might top the charts.
My mom always told me I would ask her for advice, and then I would never do it. And then at some point later, I would do it, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I did this." And she'd be like, "Yeah, remember I told you this a long time ago?" No, you didn't. It's one of them things.
I feel her pain.
I bet you do a lot of times.
Start talking politics with my brother when we're at BWs. What? BW3s just to get him started. Oh, you're trying to wind him up?
That's funny as hell.
He
said, "I just couldn't laugh."
I can't do that, man. I used to do that. I used to try to wind up my brothers like that, but no, nope. It's a mutual understanding. We just don't talk about it at all because they can't handle it.
You can't get A wound up.
Nope.
You know what you can get A to do? This is how I know A is getting to his limit. He get quiet and then he just say right out loud, "You know, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. That is just borderline stupid." And that's when you know A's in combat mode.
True.
Hey, from that
Ask
point,
those
he in
folks on
combat mode.
TikTok about that one.
What'd you say?
Ask the folks on TikTok about that one.
Yeah, then he in combat mode. Then it's just like, okay. And I be laughing. A couple of beers, he's on the roll. Hey. Yeah.
The difference is you get the beers in me, I won't stop.
Yo, what?
I won't stop.
You know, I believe that. You'll be all right.
This layout conversation winds lots and analytical bowlers up. What?
He said analytical bowlers be whining like little bitches.
What does that mean?
I don't know. He said analytical bowlers whine like little girls. Wear skirts too. I'm just playing. I ain't trying to get you wound up, eh? Don't go there. I'm good.
Analytical bowlers don't throw their balls in the river because they throw bad shots.
Did you see the shot? Any one of the shot? Did you see the shot?
I don't need to. You told me what happened.
How about the pins just ain't set right at park? How about you ever think of that? Matter of fact, I wasn't even at park. I was at Cherry Bowl.
Oh, and you can't blame Park, can you?
No, it was Cherry Bowl.
I wish you would have recorded that. I don't think I've ever seen somebody throw 4, 7, 10 splits in a row.
I did in a row. Whack, 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 whack. I was like, I'm done. I ain't.
Honestly, everyone can have a difference of opinion. Doesn't mean we can't be friends. That's true.
Can we be friends?
Hey,
that's that Lethal Weapon theme song for one of Lethal Weapons, ain't it? Why can't we be friends? One of the best series ever made, by the way, people. Lethal Weapons. If you haven't watched this series, you gotta get out my chat.
You know they're making another one?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Mel Gibson got the script from the wife of the director that passed away of the original ones. It's actually, I think it's being made like right now.
You ain't fucking lying. Lethal Weapon 5.
Nope.
I'm gonna watch it. I hate to admit it.
I'll watch it on Netflix or on Prime. It can't be any worse than that stupid ass bowling movie.
That bowling movie was the worst.
Curves or whatever.
Hey, you know what? That's probably the most racist bowling. That's probably one of the top 5 racist movies I've ever seen in my life.
Top 5? This is like, that might be number 1.
I'm thinking. I watched this Klan movie back in the day that was number 1.
That was worse than American History X.
No, the bowling movie was more racist than Bowling History X.
That's what I'm saying. It was worse.
Yeah, it was bad. But I'm gonna watch that though. And Graham, you are 100% correct. I was consistent as hell that day at leaving 7-10 pins. 7-10 pin. Thank you, Graham. At least somebody appreciates my greatness.
How many of those 7-10 splits did you make?
None.
That's a shame.
Bloodsport 5. I wasn't aware there's a Bloodsport 4.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a 2.
Yeah, I'm just saying, what the freak? Lethal Weapon I can get behind. Bloodsport? I mean, Van Damme is like 95. Still trying to chop Saki somebody? There's really a Bloodsport 5? Yeah, it is too. What? And it's John Claude. Oh my God. Nothing like an old martial arts guy with a beer belly and tights.
Is Van Damme going to be in it? Really?
Huh?
Is Van Damme movie really going to be in it?
Yeah, and so is Bolo.
Isn't Bolo dead?
Apparently not, because it says Jean-Claude Van Damme and Bolo.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. So let me get this right. So you can play in the Kumite at 8,000 years old now. These are 8,000 years old in the Kumite. I'm done.
Wait, he can't be in the Kumite again.
It's the Kumite. I just told you.
He's got to be like coaching it or something like that. Do you know that story's fake
What story?
about Bloodsport? Frank
You
Dukes?
mean Frank Dukes?
Yeah,
Frank Dukes
he was
is
a
your
fraud.
man.
He was a fraud.
Who was? Frank Dukes?
Yep.
How do they know? Blazing Saddles is also racist, yes. But the Bowler movie, far more racist. Not even close. So wait, Frank Dukes never fought in the Kumite?
No. Frank Dukes was like a freaking like purple belt.
Oh.
He never even got a black belt. He was one of those guys in like I think it was like the 70s and the late 70s and early 80s that took advantage of like the karate magazine times where you couldn't look at up people's backgrounds. And the internet came along and they looked up his background and he found out he was a big fraud.
Well, that just destroys my childhood too. Bloodsport was the shit.
That was a great movie, just not true.
Actually, I'm gonna tell you the secret. Y'all ready for this? I can't even remember what happened on Bloodsport. I was just checking out the blonde chick. Facts.
How can you not remember that movie? The movie was amazing.
Hey, Vision Quest movie. Who cares? It was the chick in it that you were checking out. Came out the room, the long shirt, legs out, shirts with no bras on, dude. I was a teenager back then. I didn't give a shit about the Kung Fu Chop Saki, the wrestling, nothing. I was just checking out the girl. Anyway, now that we got that out the way, Top Gun Kelly McGillis. Dude, she looks so
You're
bad.
only 49. What are you talking about?
What'd you say?
You're only 49.
What's your point?
You weren't a teenager.
When Vision Quest came out, I was.
No, we're talking about Bloodsport.
What year did Bloodsport come out? I had to be younger than a teenager.
It was like 84.
Oh, geez. Well, I seen it when I was a teenager. How's that? Wait, Bloodsport came out in 84? You're lying.
Between 84 and 86. This is not a day later than 86.
I think your brain is shutting down.
Look it up.
I am. 1988. I was in middle school, baby.
Okay. 88.
Maybe I was in middle school. Was I? Yeah, I graduated in 93. So, yeah, middle school.
Wait, you're 3 years older than I am.
And?
In 1988, I was 9. That means you were 12. You weren't quite a teenager.
No, I'll be 50 this year. I'm 4 years older than you.
Wait, you're going to be 50 in 2025?
Yeah. In September.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you're in the fall.
See, so I'm right.
You were 13. Still don't qualify.
Remember, I graduated. I was in 8th grade. I graduated 16.
Doesn't matter. All right. Since you just watched that movie last night, Chad, which movie was better, Top Gun
I
or
won't
Iron
throw it
Eagle?
in the river. I promise. I like that ball too much. All right, go ahead. Hey, what was you saying now?
Chad just watched Top Gun last night, so I was asking him which movie was better, Top Gun or Iron Eagle.
Not even close. Not even close. Not even
Oh,
close.
really?
Oh yeah, Chappie St. Clair. Come on, dude. Not even fucking close.
Oh, you're on team. You're on team Doug.
Who is Team Doug? Oh, the
Doug
kid. Yeah,
Masters.
I'm on team. I'm on team Iron
Yeah.
Eagle. Yeah, Chappie Sinclair. He made an impact on me, dude. Chappie was the shit.
Dude, Louis Gossett, dude. There will never be another Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah, look, Chad said Top Gun. I don't think Chad watched. I don't think Chad's ever watched Iron Eagle, man. look at Graham trying to start some shit. You see Graham instigate. Look,
He's always he's always trying to instigate.
Graham's trying to instigate. Graham like, yo, coach, you gonna take that? Graham is
Yes, Iron
awesome, dude.
Eagle was
We
good,
gotta, hey,
Chad.
Graham, we gotta hang out one day because you definitely awesome as hell. He
The
said,
sequel's not so much.
what'd you say?
He's Chad said Iron Eagle was good, and I said, yeah, I agree, but the sequel's not so much.
Yeah, Iron Eagle, the first one was great.
Second one wasn't bad.
But I take Iron Eagle over Top Gun for reasons though. Like Top Gun
Oh,
has a lot of cheesy parts in it, and
so does Iron Eagle.
Top Gun was a chick flick. Top Gun was a chick flick
What?
with airplanes.
We're not friends. We're not friends. We're not friends anymore. Goodbye.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Come on, man. Who does that?
Oh God, your singing is almost as bad as your dancing.
Who does that? Their singing was just as bad as my dancing. Then a bunch of old up muscle men on the beach looked like they were Magic Mikes.
I swear you just didn't live in the 80s.
No, I in the 80s where I lived in, there were shirts on. Maybe that's how it was in Cali in the 80s, but in Florida, but not where I'm at in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, when you play beach volleyball, you don't wear a shirt.
I ain't play beach volleyball.
When it's 100 degrees outside.
I ain't play beach volleyball.
Like I said, you didn't live in the 80s. You were in another dimension somewhere.
No,
I guess you didn't play basketball either.
I played basketball, but with a shirt on.
Cap.
There ain't no cap to it. Facts. Wife beaters and t-shirts.
Can you still say white beaters in 2025? I thought.
What?
That's
That's politically correct. I've never hit my wife, so why can't I say white beater?
I thought somebody like outlawed that term at some point.
Who?
I don't know. I just feel like that's on the list. Maybe it's only on TikTok, but you can't say that.
It's a t-shirt. It's a type of t-shirt.
Yeah, it's tank top.
No, girls wear tank tops.
It's a nickname. It's a nickname for a
tank tops. Men wear white beaters.
It's a nickname for a tank top. Shirts versus skins. That's right. In fact, if you play gym class, you had to have done that at some point.
No, they give you in gym class. You put on the thing. Oh, you put the pullover and it's black, and then
that's cap.
White versus black.
You're just lying now.
I swear, in Pennsylvania, they some racist motherfuckers. That's what we played. And then when I got into high school, you put on the yellow vest.
I went to school in Pennsylvania.
Then you know I'm not wrong.
Definitely a thing.
Then you know I'm not wrong. I would have loved to play shirts and skins in gym with all the girls. I'd have loved to play it. Facts. But we didn't. And when we played football, we played that game. And I'm sorry to say this is not racist, smeared or queer.
Oh, you're definitely not allowed to say that. 2025.
But it's okay. I just
I don't think you're actually
apologize.
allowed to say that on YouTube. That might get you banned.
Listen, I wasn't being racist to anybody, but that's the name of the game we used to play during the football season.
I remember the game.
Yeah, well, you take the ball, you throw the ball up, whoever catch it, everybody, you got to run, everybody try to tackle you.
You pummel them, yeah.
Yeah, and you rock the hell out of them. But that's a game we played. It was never a racist intention.
Well, it's not about race.
It was not about gender either. It was just a game.
You're right. It's not about gender either.
Right.
It's about something totally different.
It was what was it? It was about football. That's how I seen it.
It wasn't really about football.
Here's a question, man. When did we got so soft? I mean, when did everything get so?
I think
when
it was
did we
like
get so soft?
2013, 2014.
I mean, everybody. I mean, if you fart now, it's offensive.
It is.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
I mean,
get sued for that now.
Yeah, no shit. We soft. Next, scented bowling balls are going to be banned because it offends somebody. I need some new bowling balls. I'm actually excited about. I'm excited about
bowling. Close your eyes, go on Bowler's Mart, and click.
What'd you just say?
You should go on Bowler's Mart, close your eyes, and just click on 3 balls.
Hell no, because I might buy something I already got, and I don't want to do that. I already got what I wanted.
That's
no, you're right, because I need to
buy 3 mystery balls.
What?
Buy 3 mystery balls.
Do you know how bad my luck is? I'll get 3 spare balls. You know I'm not wrong, hey. I get 3 spare balls. I'd be mad as hell too.
You might get the new Belmo ball though.
There ain't no new Belmo ball.
It's coming.
When? When Bloodsport comes out?
Probably the next couple months. He was actually testing it out at Delaware.
At where?
Throwing it. Delaware. The Delaware Open.
Was he? I watched that. I didn't see him throwing a Belmo spare ball.
Cat.
No, I didn't see. If I seen it, I didn't know I seen it.
He definitely threw it. Every straight spare he threw was with that ball. Might get a tee. No, the ball's discontinued, man.
Hey, facts. I hate to say it, facts. Spare balls and tee, facts. I won't drill anything. That'll be in Rock River. Matter of fact, that'll be the first Office Space video I ever make on YouTube. Drill a hole in it, put some TNT in it. Boom. Beat it with a hammer.
The quarter stick and it'll explode.
Hit it with a stapler.
If you put an M80 in it, it'll just blow up the top.
Stapler back. Stapler. Got my stapler back. Soft. You're right.
No one has anything funny to say
about my cerebral palsy nowadays. I didn't know that was a funny topic about a while ago. Was that a thing back then? I remember I was seeing a comedian show, and he was making fun of retarded people, and it was funny as hell.
You're definitely not allowed to say that in 2024.
And we left. Hey, we left, and I felt so bad for laughing at his jokes, but it was so funny. What is the proper word for that, though? Is there a proper word?
For what?
For special needs? Or does it all fit under one umbrella?
Special needs. Yeah, that's it.
I coach a couple of kids to special need, and they're amazing. Rylan will probably be on the pro tour at some point in the future. He's an amazing kid. All right, you want to let me know what you got tomorrow? You can send me an opening reveal. I want to see how you get what you get. What is my arsenal? Man, Larry, I ain't got no idea, dude. I have no idea what balls I got.
That changes week after week.
Facts. I have no idea what I got, dude. If somebody comes to me and be like, hey, coach, can I buy this ball from you? I'd be like, yep. I like to joke about my cerebral palsy. I grew up being made fun of daily because of it. That's not cool, man. When we grew up, we ain't make fun of nobody. Not for a disability or anything. But all BS aside, though, Larry, if people come to me and say they want something, I can tell you 2 balls I got in my arsenal. The Arctic Vibe, one at 3 pin and one at 5. My Ion Max, Magic Jump, the IQ Tour, the Level will be here, the IQ Ruby will be here, and then my exponents. But everything's going to change because I'm going to the 5-inch pin or 4.5 pins on everything. It's not tomorrow, Graham. It's Sunday. And I'm bowling on the 2024 singles and doubles nationals pattern to get ready because I'm going to nationals in April. Speaking of, if any of y'all want to go, April 18th and 19th, let's go.
You recording that?
Nationals?
No, the practice sessions.
Oh, I don't know. It depends on how much stuff I want to take with me. Because I'm already going to take like 10 balls with me, so taking all that camera stuff with me is complicated.
That's what kids are for.
I grew up being made fun of for wearing hearing aids. See, that's just bad money. But Graham, yeah, that's what I'm bowling on. To get ready for 2025, we like to put them down and roll on them. I mean, I know the topography doesn't help, but they'll put the topography charts out, so I'll get a read for that. But then when I get to National, I bowl in the Bowler's Journal. And then once I get out the Bowler's Journal, I'll do a team practice to get understanding. Hopefully this year I'm not hurt. This will be the first time in a couple of years I won't be hurt going into Nationals, I'm hoping. Well, I'm hurt now, but I got painkillers, so I'm good either way. It don't even matter. Whoa. How did I do that? Oh, there we go. My screen was big as hell. You gotta have thick skin to people messing with you. You gotta learn how to punch people in the face. Tell them, man.
I don't think you can do that in 2025.
Hey, what's with you in this 2025 thing?
Everything's changed, man. Everything's crazy now. I don't know. I don't like it.
Because everybody's a punk nowadays.
Right?
Wax him a punk. Whoa. That was big. Dude, where's my car? And then? No, and then. And then? No, and then. And then. I might have to watch that. Dude, where's my car? I got a lot of fights too.
You're going to make me rent Iron Eagle now.
That's the dumbest question you ever asked, Graham. You know what? I'm not even going to answer that.
What's the question?
You don't see it on the screen?
Which are you going to let yourself heal by April?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nope. Did you not just hear me say I got drugs? I got pain meds. It'll heal when it's supposed to. See, but like I said, Graham, now I got other problems because now my knee is messed up too. So my left knee and my right elbow. So. And we will be live again next week. and we're bowling against the same team because they're the second place team. So we're doing position round.
Did you win Wednesday? Like your team?
Yeah, we beat their ass. Yeah, we did. That wasn't even, yeah.
I mean, I guess with Drew throwing an 800, kind of hard not to.
Thank you, Red. At least you get it. Yeah, but we would have beat them even if Drew shot 700. We'd have beat them. We beat them by over 220, over 230 pins, 250 pins, 258. No, yeah, it's 287. Sorry, we beat them by 287 pins.
Did anyone on their team shoot anything good?
Tony Guzman shot 600.
Ooh.
So let me explain this. And everybody,
Isn't
I'm
Brian
glad
on their team?
huh?
Isn't Brian on their team?
Yeah, he got smashed, but he wasn't happy. I don't know if it was him bowling Drew that made him happy. He wasn't bowling good. I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to chop it up with him afterwards. But I'll shoot him a message, find out if he all right. Okay, so this is something that Graham's gonna appreciate. All of you gonna appreciate this. So bowling with me and Drew and Tashawn. Tashawn is 450, between 450 470 rev rate. I'm between 475 and 500, and Drew's between 475 and 500. When you're bowling against us three, with them high rev rates, we chew up oil really fast. And the issue that they had is that they don't move their feet very well. Tony and Dale don't move real well, and Brian, he doesn't really go left of 25. So
They
when
get in
you're,
the league trap.
huh?
They get into the league trap.
Yep. So when you're bowling us, the key moral of the story is if you got any kind of rev rate, you got to go left with us. You got to go left with us. So you got me and Tashawn between 35 and 38 with our feet playing 20 to 6, 7, 8. And then you got Drew standing at 28, 29 with 18 mile an hour ball speed playing 17, 18 to 9, 10, 11. So we burned up the track so early that during the middle of game 2, it's obvious if you're not left, you're done. And most of the time it's at the end of game 1, which last week was Wednesday was into game 1. That's why I got out the IQ tour and got into the vibe, because I felt that swing, but I wasn't too comfortable with the ball because I haven't never used them yet. And that's when I moved left. I should have just moved left and stayed in the IQ tour. And then on top of that, here's the best part. And this is and this is what's going to be awesome to you guys, because this is a learning curve. When you're transitioning like that, normally in league, people make them little transitions, 1 and 2 boards. When you're bowling with really high rev rates like that, normally your transitions aren't 1 or 2 boards. They're 4, 5, and 6 board moves at a time. And if you're moving too little, you're behind transition, and you stay behind transition, and you be further behind transition. Does that make sense to everybody? I haven't bowled healthy in 6, 7 years. Oh God, I hope that ain't me. Get left first. Graham's right. Coaches ride or die for bowling for sure. Real G. Yeah, I am. I am. I am. It's the greatest game in the world, and I want as many people as I can to learn it. But when we getting back to what I was saying about league, though, and that's where their struggles is, and that's why I don't feel like they could beat up on us, is because of that reason. We get left and they don't, and the heads are burnt up, and even the shots that they can get to the pocket don't have a whole lot of that on it, you know? Hey, you got anything to say about that?
What's that?
Said, do you have anything to say in regards to that?
What, y'all having high rev rate?
Yeah, about high rev rate, people with low rev rate, bowling people with high rev rates.
They end up in the trap because they can't move left fast enough, and they're afraid most of the time to move far enough left. to where they have to move, so they get stuck, and they wonder why they don't have the ball reaction that they want.
And that's what happened to him. Even their two-finger bowler, Chris, even he got caught in it. Come on, Larry. You're not helping. Yeah. I am going to take it easy at some point when my season's over. Oh, no, I'm not, because then I'm going to go to Nationals, and when I come back, I'll start
Then
the
there's
sports
going to
show.
be something else. Yeah.
Okay, but Graham, do this, though. I'm not bowling. Hey, tell them how much I used to bowl.
I don't know, a couple hundred games a week or 100 games a week, something like that.
Yeah, compared to right now.
Well, now you're on like by a handful.
Yeah, now Graham, I went from bowling between 100 and 200 games a week to a handful of games a week. So I am cutting back and I am taking it easy. I just haven't cut bowling all the way out. And that's also probably why my consistency is a little off too, because my reps are down. But that's a trap that most bowlers don't understand that they get in, is when bowling with higher rep people. But that's also another trick. If you're going to want to bowl in a PBA event, a PBA regional, at some point, you got to get used to bowling with people with high rev rates like yours. Like Graham will tell you, first one to get left in the PBA event is probably the one that's going to score the best. And that's some reality. And tell them, Graham, when you go to a PBA event, everybody rev rates like yours. Everybody's. Well, okay, maybe not everybody. Maybe 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Now, if you go to a regular PBA event, not a regional, then everybody's rev rate is in the 450s and up. Is there anybody on the tour that's under 450 now?
Wow, the PBA tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some like Brad Millers out there.
Brad Miller's around 450, ain't he? No, maybe about 420.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he caps out 420-ish.
Yeah. But not many. Wait, D-Ron is like Brad Tourner about 422, right? D-Ron Booker is.
Yeah, probably pretty close. He might be a little bit lower, actually.
I was going to say that, maybe a hair lower. But you got to learn how to play with high rev rate people. Because bowling with higher rev rates is not the same as bowling with people with lower rev rates. It's just not the same game. I don't know if old Norm Duke bowling will be as good as it used to be, man. Norm Duke run into this power game. I don't know. Them off hits matter. What do you think? Hey, if Norm Duke was 30 bowling right now, would he still and his rev rate was what it was? Do you think he'd still be nominated?
Yes.
Because of his accuracy?
Mm-hmm. Any of the guys back then, he bowled in the last 10 or 15 years and did really well. He's a major in the last somewhere in the last 20 years.
Yeah, but the game hasn't been this level of power. This is what, the last 8 years, maybe 10 years.
No, Belmonte's been around since the early 2000s.
Yeah, but Belmonte has been, but the power game that they're bowling with, like EJ and them bowling with, that ain't been around 20 years.
Belmonte created that. He was one of the first that had.
I agree, but it took time for everybody to catch up.
Okay.
Now everybody has caught up, so now Belmonte is in the middle of the pack. Hell, he ain't even the best two-hander no more. That's Simo.
Well, I mean, you could debate that till the cows come home.
I think Cam's on that ass, though. I think Packy was the best left-handed two-hander. I think Cam got him though. I think Cam is a little better than him.
We'll see.
I know that's the beautiful part about this season. Killer Cam.
Neither one's winning this week, so gotta wait till next week.
Yep.
Don't
Facts,
count on Kevin
Larry.
Williams.
How can I overdo it bowling like 5 games a week? and 3 of them is league, and 2 others is spare shooting. Learning how to roll the ball to get the 10 pin without locking up my elbow. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'll probably ramp it up. A couple of weeks before Nationals, I'll probably ramp it up. But, yep. But anyway, I'll be right back. I'll go to the restroom.
Let's be real, Graham. We can tell all day. You're not bowling as nearly as much, and that's good. That's true. Yeah, even going from like 100 games to like 20 is still good. At least it gives his injuries some time to heal. So who in you guys' all opinion, who's going to be big in the PBA this year? He stepped out, Revs. He'll be back in a minute. Ryan Barnes, true. That kid's going to be a menace coming very soon. I'm actually surprised he didn't get through match play in Delaware, but he had some really tough matches. But yeah, I think he's going to have more titles than Chris Barnes did.
These stairs.
Yeah, true. I can't remember who beat him. Was it Mike Davidson? It might have been Trevor. I think Trevor Roberts might have been the one who beat him. I remember watching like the end of his last series. I think he had a weird hit. I think he left like a 6-10 or something like that, and that cost him.
Yeah, and yes, Rebs, I got your email. Ryan
Oh,
Barnes?
AJ. Yeah, that AJ Davidson match was sick. That guy is going to be something too, I think.
Who?
Oh, Butters beat Barnes. Michael Davidson. He's got so much power at the bottom of his swing. It's sick. Freaking Butters.
Butters beat who?
Ryan Barnes.
Who is Butters?
Jacob Buttriff.
Oh, yeah, he's leading everything. He beat everybody, didn't he? He number one seed.
He won his matches.
You know, out of all the content that I've seen at Delaware, I've never seen him in it at anybody's stuff.
I only saw him throw like a handful of shots.
Can't believe EJ didn't make match play. I mean, didn't make the top 5. That's crazy. Wasn't he like the defending champion, 2-time defending champion?
For Delaware?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised.
Me
Yeah, no
neither.
EJ, no Belmo, no Simo.
Simon didn't bowl well at all.
No, he was like 60th or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't bowl good at all. Oh, okay.
This is the
How did
big week.
how did Cam get knocked out? I thought Cam was doing pretty good too. I guess not. Yeah, I thought Cam was doing pretty good too, but then when I look back, he wasn't in the top 5 either. I'm like, man, where'd Cam go?
He was in the top 5 or the top 8 in qualifying.
He was number 2 in qualifying. But I think he finished 8th overall.
Cam got beat by Justin Knowles.
Oh, okay.
Another lefty.
There's Stephanie in the building. Late to the party, but I mean, wait, you say Cam almost got swept?
Yeah, by Justin Knowles.
Did the Energizer Bunny run out of energy?
There's more to the game than just having energy.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying Cam is something else. Man, Stephanie show up and I'm ready to get off. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry.
Right?
Steph, we've been on for 2.5 hours and you just not coming in. Girl, what's wrong with you? Yeah. You know, I need a forum. I got to create a forum where everybody can come and talk. Well, I guess that's what Discord is.
Yeah, exactly.
See, everybody move to Discord. That way Stephanie can catch up on everything that was missed.
You could host a giant call on Discord.
How about you host a giant call on Discord?
I don't have my own Discord.
You can do my Discord. Go ahead. Hey, I'll give you permission.
Okay, so we can do it on your Discord. What's the difference?
I mean, you call everybody and get their thing going. Listen, man, I've been up since 11 o'clock last night, okay? I'm tired. And I got to go put some gas in her car, too, because I don't let her do it herself. She's never done it. 7 years, she ain't had to do it. I put gas in her car every time she needed it. All right, is everybody on the Discord? I'm gonna put it back in the chat. One more time. Everybody get on the Discord. Everybody get onto the Discord. Oh, you'll like it too, Steph. We cover some good stuff. But let me see. Where's my Discord? All right. All right, we're going to start utilizing this stuff. Okay, so we're going to do that. And for all the members this week, we're going to do a giveaway for you guys too, something special. I'm going to try to build a members only poll and see if you guys want a jersey or a ball. I'm going to do something special for you guys. That's what I'm going to do this week also. This upcoming week. Especially since I have the ball order list coming. I ain't got no information on Abby's ugly old shirt either. Ooh, it's ugly.
Need some merch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I'm working on that. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, that was dope. No.
Which one is the fantasy one? I think it says fantasy football on it, doesn't it?
For
Yeah,
what?
one says bad bowling fantasy football, and the other
What?
says bad bowling coach C.
I'm confused as hell.
David Carnes asks, "What layout is this?" He's the one that sent the video. He's not. Is he in the chat? I don't think I saw him in here. Who's in the Discord? Who's in here? Is there a way something we can kind of click on to see who's all in here?
Wait, what?
I'm trying to see who all's in, how I can see who all's in the Discord.
I have no idea. I didn't know you could.
Yeah, you can. I'm trying to remember how to do it because it's been a minute since I had to do that. Member list? Click on that.
I'm sorry. I was
There
ordering
it
a.
is.
I apologize. I was ordering a shirt, guys, but A had the room anyway. So
Member list. David Carnes, myself, and FLMOPE. There's only
oh
three of
no,
us
wait.
here?
Is that the fantasy one? No, that's the only one.
That's the bowling one.
Yeah, that's the bowling one. But I used it. It's for the fantasy. We used it for fantasy too, but it's still the bowling one, right?
No, the fantasy one is bad bowling fantasy football. This one is bad bowling coach C.
Oh yeah. No, this is the Coach C one. Yeah, get into the Discord, people. I need everybody to start getting in Discord, and then
Everybody's showing offline. Maybe that's it. Everyone's just showing offline because there's 11 people offline right now.
okay. So yeah, everybody. I hope y'all got to the Discord, and yeah, let's start having some fun, man. So I apologize. I was ordering the shirt. I think so. I'm gonna do a poll so you guys can tell me that are members what y'all want to do, as far as
Bad bowling
that goes.
hoodies.
Paul shirt and Graham, you and Paul, y'all gonna need a bad bowling shirt. We can put y'all PBA logo and stuff on it. But your boy hungry. So I hope everybody get on Discord. We're going to jump off here. It's been a great show. And it's great kicking it with you guys again. And maybe we'll go live again. Oh, yeah, you can't because you're on staff. Well, I never said that you had the best company. I just said you had a company, Graham. No, I'm just kidding.
Get him a bad bowling hoodie.
Can you wear that? Can you wear a bad bowling hoodie, Graham?
He can't bowl with it, but he can wear it.
I don't know if he can wear it. I don't know if that's part of his contract with Coolwick or not. Yep. That I knew already.
Oh, David Carnes is red. Okay. Red, there's no way of knowing what layout that ball is because we don't know your PAP.
And knowing your PAP is important, Red. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna jump off here because again, I got some stuff I gotta do. Again, I hope everybody get in the Discord, and if you don't have it, go back and rewatch, and you'll get in there. See, all right, yep. Then I got you. We're gonna have to hook you up as long as it ain't bolified. Got it. All right. Till the next time, ladies and gents, and everybody, please get into the Discord. Hey, can't you do polls in Discord too?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yep, we're gonna start utilizing that more too. All right, but listen, thanks again for tuning in, Coach A, Coach
Have a
C.
great night.
Have a great night.